Hi guys, it's about 7:30. It's Thursday night. I just worked all day. Came home, showered, loaded the canoe, got the car all packed. Big road trip for me. I've never been to Killarney Provincial Park. We're gonna stay this weekend, long weekend on George Lake. I've never been. I'm excited. I'm a little nervous because it is very far. It's about 8 hours away. That's definitely the furthest I've ever gone to camp. I wanted to go before, but I did have kind of an older vehicle and I didn't really trust a 16-hour round trip with it, just in case. So I have the bed all made in the back. So we're going to try to make it as far as Deep River or Mattawa. We'll see how the night goes. And we're going to have a little camp out in the back. And yeah, and then we'll continue on the morning and check things out. So yeah, don't mind Venus. She's got her seatbelt on. I'm just a little nervous with the night driving. If a deer or something pops out, I have to hit the brakes. I want her nice and safe. The sky just cleared up. The northern lights are supposed to show themselves again tonight. We're heading north, so it's perfect. So I will definitely be keeping my eyes peeled. So hopefully we get a little treat with those. So we'll catch you guys in a bit. I'm going to get going here, get on the road. We're all fueled up. Don't have to make any stops for a while, maybe for a coffee. And that's about it. Guys, it's about 1 a.m. We're at a park in Deep River. I think we're going to pull over here and just get a few hours sleep. I've just been doing some footage and checking out the northern lights pretty much the entire way. Absolutely stunning. Crazy. Like, you're driving into them the whole way here. Super cool. But I should get some sleep. I'm only in Deep River, so I have quite a bit more to drive in the morning. So I'm going to try to get up fairly early and get going on that. Sorry, my allergies are really bad right now. Yeah, we'll catch you guys in the morning. And hopefully nobody bothers us here. I've never quite done this before. Just kind of pull over at a waterfront park and I just don't know where else to go around here. And I want to drive around all night. So, and there's people around, stuff like that. So should be okay. Alright guys, it's about 7:30. I think we're gonna get going. I'd love to just keep sleeping, but we still have another 4 hours of driving at least. So by that time it'll be noon by the time I get to Killarney, so we gotta get going. I'm super tired, but I think a coffee will fix my situation. Just some loud trucks going by, garbage trucks, so I maybe gotta get out of their way, I don't know. But I had a really good sleep. I slept like a rock. I was super warm in here with Venus. And yeah, I had a really good sleep. Much needed. So I'll catch you guys in a little bit. Guys, I think we finally made it. It's about 1:45 and a little later than I thought. It always takes a little longer than you anticipate, but we're here, feeling good, and we're just gonna start getting our stuff by the water. I'm just gonna get down and scout it out first and see what's going on. It's a little bit of a trek down to the water, but we don't have much stuff, so that's okay. Oh my goodness. Well worth the drive. People weren't kidding. Water looks pretty calm, which is nice. Oh my goodness. Well, here's our map. This is where we are right now. So we just have to paddle through here, and we're right here at Site 1. Can't wait. Well, we're launched. We're on our way. What perfect weather. The water is quite warm. Holy, absolutely gorgeous. Well, guys, I think we're at our campsite. I cannot believe how clear this water is. It's absolutely stunning. What a campsite. There's nobody else down here. It's the only one. So we have our own little bay here. I'm going to get out and check things out so we can put our tent and get set up. Oh, I can't believe this view. What a place. This is stunning. The water's not even cold. There's like no wind here. It's beautiful temperature. Looks like whoever left this little bit of firewood, thank you. I did cheat and bring a bag, just one. Oh, I can tell this is going to be an epic trip. There's a chance to see the northern lights again tonight. As you can see, it's a little bit overcast. So let's make a small prayer that it clears up. That would be spectacular. So let's hope. I'm going to get unpacked, get set up, get Venus all set up, and maybe break into some wine before supper. Well, I think we're all set up. Bed's all made. Got my lighting all ready to go. I brought a nice extra wool blanket just in case, and a toque. It's supposed to go down to feels like 2 tonight, but we'll be fine. Got my water all filtered for tonight, so we can have supper. I'm not sure what's for supper yet. I'm not quite hungry. It's pretty early. It's not even 3 yet. I've got my knives and my saw all ready to go. And now I think it's time to indulge and enjoy this view. Oh my gosh. It's like the perfect temperature right now. I'm in a t-shirt. Just a very slight little breeze. It's not cold. It's so quiet. You can't hear anything. Traffic, people. I hate to say it, like I'm an Algonquin girl. That's probably a lot of people's favorite. This is absolutely magical. It was worth the trek. It was worth the long drive and the sleeping over and the leaving after work, and highly worth it. I can't wait to explore tomorrow. But for now, I think we're gonna just dive a little into this. Some Calvet Blanc. Just one or two before supper. It's early yet, it's not just hitting 3, I think now. Venus is settled in the tent, just relaxing. I got the door open, there's no bugs. Oh, this is amazing. Well, I'm snacky again. It's probably about 4:45. It's getting close to supper. I don't know what I feel like yet. I don't really feel like supper. I know it's probably going to make me a bit tired. I wasn't going to show you these, and I'm not sponsored by any means. But I really like Joe's Tasty Treats for camping. So these, the Everything's Bagel Spice Seasoned, what does it say? Almonds and cashews. Oh my lord. Like they're coated in like, they're kind of sticky sweet and maple syrup. And they got the everything spice. I'm not sure I want supper. Seriously. They're good. It was starting to clear up. It was getting sunny. It still is. But then there's thunder rolling just over that cliff. What a magical time. Whew, that was a nice little nap. Venus and I just laid down for about an hour. Yeah, I just woke up. The wind's really starting to pick up. It's getting a little dark over there, so we'll see what goes on. It's not supposed to rain, but we're just going to start a fire and maybe just start some supper and see what we're going to have there. I kept hearing this munching when I was having a nap, and I didn't know what it was. There we go. Oof, that beaver's over there slapping his tail a couple times. So for supper tonight, they have these new things at the store. They're already pre-made, just gotta warm them up. This pasta, it looks really good. Arrabbiata. So we'll try it out. I think it's plant-based, vegan as well. Ooh, hot, hot, hot. Well, I think supper's more or less done. Just had to warm it up. I had a little bit of water just to kind of help it out. It's actually really, really good. It's pretty spicy. Whew. It's quite good. Hi guys. I don't think I feel like having a very late fire. It's about 7:30 right now. It's getting really windy out. It's beautiful out. But I just kind of feel like just laying down and stretching out. I haven't had a whole lot of sleep in the last couple of days, so I love just laying in the tent with Venus and cuddling up. It's not cold at all. I also want to check and for the northern lights. So I'm going to keep an eye on those. I just want to just relax in here and listen to the noises, and I just don't feel like a fire tonight. I'm full. That was really good. Venus is super cuddly, so we're just going to have our cuddle time, I think. Catch you guys in a little bit. Well guys, it's about 10. I just woke up. It's getting extremely windy. Like the whole tent feels like it's gonna take off like a parachute. I was able to get enough phone service to check the weather. There's no storm or anything coming, so that's good. No northern lights yet. Still quite a bit of clouds, but it's starting to break up, so I'm gonna keep waking up and keeping an eye on that. I really hope that wind dies down. Anybody that knows me or watches my channel knows that I can handle most conditions. I really dislike strong winds. So that makes me uneasy. So yeah, like it's really strong gusts. So just making sure the canoe doesn't take off and stuff like that. So yeah, stay tuned. Well, good morning, guys. It's just hitting 8 o'clock. She's brisk this morning. I think it's about 2 degrees or so. I might have to get bundled back up just for a couple more minutes, but I had such a good rest. I really needed that. Whew, it's not warm today. That's for sure. We've got the toque out. Just started to put the water on boil. We did go back and have a little snooze just with the tent door open and just enjoy the fresh air. So it's about 10. Yeah, so we're gonna do the breakfast thing, relax, and it's pretty windy, but I think we're gonna just go along the shoreline there and see what's further down this lake. Yeah, it's absolutely gorgeous. The sun feels nice. As usual, we're gonna have our oatmeal. This is cookies and cream. Have some coffee. Oh, it's starting. Oh, it's good. So good. Well, guys, it's about 1. We've just been kind of relaxing. Not sleeping, just bundled up, enjoying this view from the tent. It's spectacular. I think it's time to go canoeing, go check stuff out, and see what's going on. I don't know if the camera's picking up those sounds, but apparently that's a sandhill crane. It's getting closer. Absolutely spectacular. This isn't doing it justice at all. Well guys, it's after 2. I think we're gonna head back. The wind is picking up, so it's all a headwind now. So yeah, we did a large part of the lake. It's actually not that big now that I see. We've just been kind of crawling along the shoreline, checking out the formations. But the wind's really picking up. It's getting a little wavier, so we're gonna start making our way back now. Well, we're back home. This is an absolute beauty of a campsite. But there's just one thing. So if you want to use the Thunderbox, the commode, you can't tell me anybody's hiking up a cliff to use it. I don't know if you can see how steep this is. Like, I'm guessing it's up on the flat part up there somewhere. You can't tell me anybody is hiking up there to use the washroom. I wouldn't recommend it. It looks very, very dangerous, actually. So, luckily, I don't generally need to do that when I'm camping. So, we'll be all right. Well, I think we're just going to hang out in here for a little bit, get warm. It's quite chilly out in the wind. It's much warmer in here. And we're going to start a fire really soon. And it's only about 3:30, so it's not bad at all. Oh, we just got up from a nap. It's so quiet tonight. There's Mr. Beaver. Hi guys. 7, maybe a little after. I just got the fire going. Venus is fed. She ate really well tonight, so I'm really glad about that. Beavers are here for a visit. I guess Mr. Beaver is Mrs. Beaver. For tonight for supper, I'm not overly hungry. I did snack quite a bit. I think I'm just going to have one of these. It's just one of those instant noodles. It's a pad thai. That way I can just kind of, no dishes, I can just burn that in the fire. It's just cardboard. I don't expect to be an overly late night. We'll see how it goes. I do have the site booked for tomorrow night as well. But that means I have to do the entire drive, packing up, unpacking, everything on Monday, and I got to work Tuesday. And I usually get up really early for work, like 4 or 4:30. So I think I'm going to leave tomorrow at some point and just go from there. If I really enjoyed the drive, the road trip part, so I may just stop over somewhere. We'll see. We'll cuddle up in the back for the night, or I might drive the whole way. We'll see how it goes. But I just don't want to do all that one night before work. So it's so calm right now. It's absolutely, like, there's no wind. Like, I'm not cold right now. It's awesome. Oh, I see some bubbles. Looks pretty good, actually. It's a nice night. The beavers are still munching in the corner over there. I can hear Venus snoring in the tent. It's quite a symphony tonight. Oh, that's good. It's gonna be hard to eat with my spork. Really good though. Not too shabby. Nice hot soup on a cooler night. Well, everything's all put away. Cheers. That's good. Oh, what a nice night. Probably about 9 o'clock or so. I can hear Venus snoring in the tent. We're just working on some wine. It's pretty good. What a beautiful night. It's not cold at all. There's like no wind, 0 wind at all. You don't hear a thing. I guess like you're in a vacuum here. It's beautiful. Nice fire. Nice and toasty. Just finishing some wine. Just had some snacks. It's about 10:30. Hear a little creaking and cracking in the bush there, but I don't think it's anything to worry about. It's like super quiet otherwise. What a great time so far. Wonderful. Like, oh, mind-blowing, the scenery. So I'll definitely be back. There was a gentleman here just hanging out at this site, just paddled here and was checking it out when I arrived. And he mentioned that OSA Lake is spectacular. So I'm gonna have to look into that. It's a couple portages, but this is just to get my feet wet, as I had never been here. I think I'm hooked. Well, guys, I think it's bedtime. Venus says so. The fire's out. Wasn't really feeling the wine. I'm good. Couple glasses and I'm good. And I'm getting a bath apparently. So yeah, I think it's bedtime. It's about 11. And, what are you doing? Crazy. And, we're gonna head out tomorrow at some point. I'm in no rush. So, and then we'll see what we do from there. If we drive the whole way or, yeah. We'll catch you guys in the morning. Well, good morning, guys. It's about 7:30. You can see the water is very choppy and it's very windy. Really hope that calms down before we have to leave. We have pretty much all day to kind of hang around, so well, it's about 10:20. I think I'm done laying down. Time to get up. The water's still pretty choppy, but we're gonna have to go at some point. I think we're gonna just have a little bite to eat and slowly pack up. And we're gonna have to make our way. What are you doing? You digging a hole, getting dirty? Oh my. Venus. We're almost all packed up. I just got to bundle the tent up. It's getting much warmer now as the day progresses. I think we'll be all right. It's a little bit better. I was just wandering around the campsite in the sun, keeping warm. And this is super neat. Well, we're all packed and ready to go. We just gotta make it down to this point right there. And hopefully it's a little calmer in that channel, so we don't have far to go at all. Bye, Killarney. Oh, what a sight. Absolutely spectacular. We made it in the channel. Or maybe like a 10-minute paddle away. That was pretty scary in some spots, I won't lie. Oh, I just went along and I got to the cross of the rocks and I just went along there, but the whole front of the boat was lifting out of the water with the waves. It's pretty freaked out. So that's the only thing with these lighter boats. They're amazing, but if you had a nice big heavy, 60-80 pound prospector, you wouldn't be tossed around nearly as much. But okay, we're good. I don't like wind, I told you that. Woo! Well, guys, we're all packed up, loaded up. I think we're ready to go. I think we're going to try to do the whole trip home tonight. We'll try. If not, we have our bed ready in the back when you have lots of time. What a stupendous trip. That view. Like, I need a few days to kind of process that, to kind of take it all in. That was absolutely spectacular. I'll definitely be back. Maybe that OSA lake, like that gentleman recommended. I'm going to look into that when I get home. So I want to thank you for following along, coming with us. We have a few more trips coming up. We're not done yet. I never really stop camping, but once the snow flies, my availability gets a little less. So for those of you that made it through the whole video, I will put the rest of my Northern Lights photos at the end of the video as a little reward, and there were many. So you guys take care, and we will catch you guys soon.